Hi everyone, Michael Cavacini. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at New York Collapse, A Survival Guide to Urban Catastrophe by Warren Merchant. So this is a book related to my new favorite video game series, The Division. Tom Clancy's The Division from Ubisoft. So this book is meant to be like a worn journal from someone who lived through the collapse of New York during the events that take place in The Division. So it's all like beaten up looking and ragged and stuff. And the thing that's pretty cool about this is that it comes with a bunch of inserts. So throughout the book, you'll find little items. So here's an example of those items. A transit pass. And this is actually like plastic. It's like a transit pass. Like here in Philly, if you had, this is very, very accurate to what a transit pass would be like. Like there's a little barcode for you to slide and take the subway. This is pretty neat. I'm very impressed by the quality of what they put in here. Here's a missing person poster. Have you seen this woman? Right? Cool stuff. This card is in here. And with some handwritten notes. A poster of Manhattan. Just really cool stuff. But let's, open this up and see what's inside, in addition to these items. So throughout the book, there's these handwritten notes, because it's essentially, the idea is that this is a book that the person read, and then it's like, got notes all throughout. So it's very meta, because it's almost like a book about the game, but from like within the game, where the person who read it put all these notes throughout it, right? So you're kind of getting their point of view of the book as well as the actual book's content itself. So throughout it, you're just reading this stuff. Look, they have like a post-it in here. I mean, crazy stuff. So if you're really looking to kind of get fully immersed in the Division, this is a pretty neat way, because in the Division, you're playing, one of the agents, male or female, just running around the city and just trying to get things back in order. And it's just a lot of fun, whether you play solo or co-op. There's obviously PvP. And then there's the sequel, The Division 2. I'm actually playing both of them simultaneously. Having a great time. The sequel, I think, is definitely better, but I enjoy the first one quite a bit, because the first one's set in New York. And being a resident of Philadelphia, I think that's awesome to just see New York. And the game came out before COVID, both games. So playing The Division in this post-COVID world is wild, because it's about a virus outbreak and how it basically tears society apart, which is not far-fetched now that we have lived through it, right? This book is just a really cool, relic, if you will, of the Division universe. It's just a unique way to present a game book, because most game books are the art of this, or behind the scenes, or a strategy guide. This is neither or any of those things, really. It's just a book, a fictional book from within a fictional world with fictional notes from a fictional character. It's very deep, and a little hard to explain, but it's fascinating. I love that they did this. I think it's pocket-sized, right? You can easily hold it with one hand, take it with you wherever you're going, and it's just a cool idea. And throughout, there's just all sorts of survival tips and things like that. And see, there's more inserts in addition to what I've shown you. Improvising solutions. Yep, and you can see that's... See, over here is the actual title of the chapter, and then as you go, it moves down. Go for vulnerable parts, right? Like if you're attacking someone. Like if this were professional wrestling, this book is kayfabe, meaning it's written as if you're like in that universe, right? As if this is real, not as if you're reading a book about a fictional game. So I think that's really neat. It's just so unusual. And then there's other great books related to The Division. There's novels. I just finished The Division. What is it? Melting Hearts? Oh no, Hearts on Fire. That's what it is. It's an Audible production. Fantastic. Really, really good. I loved it. I listened to it very quickly because it was so compelling. There you are. And then about the author, right? And then look at the notes, right? So you see about the author, and then the notes from the person who owned this book right before you is saying, if this photo is you, Murch, you're also more than 100 years old. And why all the Dutch references? Right, you can see the paranoia of the person who wrote the notes in this book. It's really neat, because the notes are from a Division agent. So you're kind of getting their point of view in addition to the content written for the book itself that they read. So it's just a really cool keepsake and glimpse into the world of Tom Clancy's The Division. So near collapse, there you have it. And it's let's see, how long is this book? Do they even have numbers on the pages? Well, over like 170 pages long. Like I said, you can hold it with one hand. Has a nice textured finish. Almost like a fake leather type of feel to it. And yeah. So I will include a link in the description down below so you can buy yourself a copy on Amazon. But thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to share your thoughts down below on The Division or this book. Make sure to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and visit me at michaelcavacini.com for more great content, including content about The Division. And I hope to play with you soon. Hopefully you'll join me in a mission on co-op. I play on Xbox, but it's a wonderful universe that they've created, Ubisoft, with The Division, and I look forward to what the future holds. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Happy reading and happy gaming.